The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demon. Countless innocents died, and though the Church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Gebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed, and mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Gebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Gebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. And the hell he endured 10 years ago with Miriam. I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not...
Obviously, not enough.
Well, if Gebel is responsible for this...
I ought to do it.
But I'm the only one who can...
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you...
Oh.
I had the chest there packed... Good. You're prepared.
I'll take...
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claw.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gained from it...
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It...
I know my body's... and I'm going to need all... If I run into trouble, you can...
Just promise...
How do they get in...
The demons from...
Then they can help. This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.